First week of October. Fall is in the air and football continues, which means it is time for me to say greetings. You damp Appalachian woodpile bull weevils, it is I, your glorious commissioner. Well, the week 5 games did not disappoint. We have movement. We have wins. We have losses, big ones. We have divisions all over the place. We'll check the league projections, all that and more to come here on tonight's Furry Five Guys Fantasy Football League Roundup. Here we go. We're going to start off with Big B Energy taking on UGA School for Driving. MJ with another impressive victory, 180.82 to 146.24. Big day from Jamar Chase, finally breaking out 41.3 points for Chase in this game. Lamar Jackson, 33.42. Chuba Hubbard, NFL All-Name Team with 17.5, giving MJ the win over Ben, who falls to 2-3 on the season. Trying my best taking on Hall Pass. Ryan never stood a chance, gets thumped. Sarah, 181.86 to 151.72. Big day for Mooney with 31.5 in that Thursday night football game with Atlanta. T. Higgins, 29.3 points. DJ Moore, 27.5 against his old team to give Sarah the win. And 2 0-4 teams entered. 1 1-4 team left as the last placeholders take it over Mother Nesbitt. 150.46 to 117.74. Vince gets his first win on the season. Thomas Jr., 23.2 points. Mike Evans, 23.2. 20 from DeAndre Swift. Vince takes a serious win. Katie falls to 0-5.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
And the injuries, I mean, they just pile up. Jaylen Warren, doubtful. Devontae Adams, questionable and requesting a trade. Devontae Smith, questionable. Travis Etienne, questionable. Aaron Jones is hurt. Katie really bit by the injury bug. The same one that bit her husband in the other league. A lot of injuries in the Miller household. And before we get to this next thing, I want to just, real quick, because I completely forgot, and that's my bad. It is today, the day of this recorded video, is October 8th, and that is the birthday of one Mr. Jonathan Lamar, who turns 30 years old today. Happy birthday, John. We all love you. And there's a gift. It's right here. Oh, here it is. Yep. We'll just wait for that to open up. I got this for you. This is from me, and it's 181.86 points. That's from me to you, as in Jigbas in Paris take it over So Gay It Hurts, 181.86 to 175 on the nose. Pert Cousins, prime time Kirk, getting it done, 34.36 points, 23 from Brock Bowers. And the Minnesota defense with 18 over your New York Jets. Rip Robert Saleh, very sad for you there to give the commish the W. That's a W right there is what that is. And we will continue on. Firstly, to the division standings. Let's take a look at the West. Oh, there it is. UGA School for Driving, 4-1. Stranglehold on that division for MJ. A solid lead. Current, I believe, 92% projection to make the playoffs. Love that for you. 2-3 is the record shared by Hall Pass and So Gay It Hurts. John and Ryan in a violent struggle for second place as Vince rounds it out, the last placeholders, with their comeback beginning this week with their first win, but rounding out the division at 1-4. And if we move to the East, and Jigbas in Paris, I mean, big shock, big surprise, still undefeated. That's going to be tough. If I go completely perfect, that's going to be a really bad season for you guys. Trying my best there at a surprising 4-1 for Sarah. Big B Energy, Ben at 2-3, still all sorts of in this race, and Mother Nesbitt bringing up the rear at 0-5. And this is where I want to say something, because Katie, understandably frustrated with the 0-5 start. And I don't blame her, because what we're going to do now, we're going to look here at the Fantasy Football Power Rankings presented by Snickers. You know, maybe this team just needs a Snickers, this team being Mother Nesbitt. If you look at the projections here, Katie was on draft projected to win the league, projected all the way up at 1. She has since fallen to 8th. Last placeholders projected 2nd, going down to 7th. Vince little work to do. Let's see with that first win. The journey begins. Big B Energy projected 3rd, down to 5. And then we have the folks in the positive direction. UGA School for Driving on draft day projected 4th in the projected 2 spot. Hall Pass projected 5th, now projected 4th. Ryan, middle of the pack. Love that for you, buddy. That'll win you some titles. Try My Best projected 7th, now projected 3rd. So Gay It Hurts. John projected last on draft day, now projected 6th. And of course, the Jigbas in Paris projected 6th on draft day, now projected in 1st. So what does it mean? What happens now? Well, let's see what week 6 holds for our little fantasy football contest, shall we? And we'll take a look right here. UGA School for Driving will be taking on Jigbas in Paris. Battle of the heavyweights here. A combined 9-1 record between the teams. Can the commish stay perfect? I think we all know that I can. The last place holders will be taking on Big B Energy. Ben trying to get back to 500. Vince trying to capitalize on his longest win streak in 2 years. So Gay It Hurts will be taking on Trying My Best. John wants 500. Knock Sarah down 1. We shall see if the gods give it to him in his birthday month. And we have a return of a fan favorite. That's right, the House Divided series. Oh yes, it's going to be a pageant, and this week the House Divided series will consist of Mother Nesbitt taking on Hall Pass, the Millers head-to-head in a game with a combined 2-8 record on the season. Real barn burner, but boy wouldn't Katie love for that first win to come against Ryan. I think we all would enjoy that. Now I've spoken to Ben. He'll be safe from this latest hurricane, but maybe not from disappointment if he loses to Vince. There'll be a flood of points. That's in bad taste, but that's all right. You know why? Because this is the thing. Out of all the games we've had, and we've had 5 games total so far between all the teams, I've won all of them. Isn't that great? I think it is, because it just continues to prove that I reign supreme and you all suck. So until next week, come to shout.